Welcome. This is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion for Saturday, May the 15th. Today we continue reading in the Gospel of John, but we'll be in chapter 21 and we will read verses 15 through 22. And here's the word of the Lord. When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said, "you know I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Again Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep." A third time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, "Do you love me?" He said, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep. Very truly I tell you, when you were younger, you dressed yourself and went where you wanted. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hands, and someone else will dress you and lead you where you do not want to go." Jesus said this to indicate the kind of death by which Peter would glorify God. Then he said to him, "Follow me." Peter turned and saw that the disciple whom Jesus loved was following them. This is the one who had leaned back against Jesus at the supper and said, "Lord, which is going to betray you?" When Peter saw him, he asked, "Lord, what about him?" Jesus answered, "If I want him to remain alive until I return, what is that to you? You must follow me." Because of this, the rumor spread among the believers that this disciple would not die. Jesus did not say that he would not die. He only said, "If I want him to remain alive until I return, what is that to you?" And that is the word of the Lord. The article today, written by Chris Gilmore, is titled, "It Starts with Love." Jesus could have started with, "Simon, will you take care of my sheep?" Instead, he first asks about love. He asks about love first because love should be the motivation behind the action. "If you love me, you will feed my sheep." Our service, whether leading a church, singing in a choir, rocking a baby, making meals for our neighbors, or cleaning the bathroom, should flow from our love for Jesus. We do these things not to atone for our sins or convince God to love us. We do them as a reflection of God's love in our lives. This is how we know our love is just not lip service. When we love, we desire to serve. When we love, we take responsibility for each other. Love makes us ministers and servants to the world. Do you demonstrate your love for God in service to others? Does love for Jesus flow out of you into tangible actions that make a difference in your church or community? What motivates you when you serve? Do you do it out of guilt or for recognition? Ask God to change your heart and behavior where needed, and begin with love. The hymn is "A Charge to Keep Have I" by Charles Wesley. "To serve the present age, my calling to fulfill. Oh, may it all my powers engage to do my Master's will." And from the book of 1 John chapter 3, verse 11, we should love one another. And that is your daily devotion for Saturday, May the 15th. Have a blessed day.